Hi guys, I'm Cody and I'm doing a project in school about longhouses in Minecraft, and me and my two friends Everett and Grace built a big longhouse in Minecraft, and I'm gonna do a tour of it. So first off, we have these racks for drying fish when they caught them, because usually First Nations in longhouses lived by rivers so they can catch lots of fish. And we have a drying rack for drying the fish that we catch, and then we bring the fish into a cooking area over there, which I will show you later. When we walk in, we have some bear hide and wolf hide on the floor, which First Nations used a lot for their rugs. And they obviously hunted a lot and caught a lot of animals. And next we just have a rack showing all the fish. It's cooked fish. This is cooked fish by the cooking area that I'll show you later, and the type of fish that the First Nation used was pink salmon, coho salmon, sockeye salmon, and chinook salmon. They always used salmon. And then we have pillars to support the roof, because at any time it could collapse on them. And we have fire here. We have two fires, one over there. It's for warmth and light. They used lots of fire in their longhouses, and we also have beds so they can sleep by the fire and be warm at night. And we have a few chests for keeping some items. Keeps boats and a lot of stuff we First Nations used. Next, we're going upstairs. First Nations sort of had upstairs, just a little sideline so they could have stuff to store, and they could build stuff just for more of storage and stuff like that. Above the fires, they also had trap doors for the smoke, so when the smoke comes up, the smoke can go through, and then, because it's really bad if the smoke is going around the house, they didn't want that, so they had trap doors for smoke, and if it rained, they would close it and not let the rain wreck the fire, and the smoke would just go through these holes. Next, we have some more beds going along all the way to this area, which is has another fire. There's another fire over here, and this is the work area where they craft and make stuff. And they do a lot of things over here for working and crafting things. Next, we have the cooking area where they bring their dried fish and put them in the furnaces and cook them so they can store them over there and eat it later on. And then we have a trading shop for when the Europeans come to the villages, they would trade with them and get some cool stuff. So the First Nations used to trade with Europeans when they came, and yeah, it's a trading shop for food and supplies, sometimes to keep food, and we have a little cellar down for freezing food, and we just refrigerate the food down here because it's cold underground. And that's about it for our longhouse. This is how the First Nations lived, and this is our longhouse.